So Avengers Infinity ending.
Infinity War, Age of Ultron 2.
Yeah.
Those are my thoughts.
Those are your entire thoughts. I didn't
Basically.
dislike it as much, but I think I'm leaning towards dislike.
General opinions.
Yeah.
Bad. Ian bad.
I don't
Mitchell
I
bad.
I don't want to go so far as to say bad, but I didn't. That's not a movie I'd ever want to rewatch.
Should we start with like Infinity War just so like people know where we're coming from in terms of what we were going into this with? Or
So I am a fan of Infinity War.
Really?
yeah,
Yes, I really like that
That's
movie.
dumb as hell.
yeah. I think Tamer and I also like we're in agreement on Infinity War at least that like Infinity War kind of
Yeah, I mean it sucked.
Wow, I'm on the complete opposite, and I thought Infinity
Yeah.
War was great.
I don't think. I
I
think.
think it's better than Endgame.
Yeah, you think it's better. I don't think it's better.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think it's worse.
what are you guys' positions on like Civil War?
Civil War?
Well, the American one was probably pretty good. The slaves are free now.
Yeah, I think that had a good end game.
Yeah.
I
I like.
Mitchell's hot take
Actually-
is that he actually.
Oh,
you
thought actually the South will rise again.
yeah. No, I mean I think the end. I like the end of Civil War. I like that scene of like that shield doesn't belong to you. That was
Yeah,
my father's shield or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
these movies are all so generic. They're all just like
War.
converging in my mind.
Yeah, I know
War.
exactly. They all
I
like,
can't remember
can't
any of
remember
them.
anything.
Like I still love like the airport fight. It's hard to complain about that airport fight. It's just so much dang fun. But
Yeah.
like the only things that I like look back on about that movie super fondly are the airport fight and then the last fight with like Tony and Cap.
Right. Yeah.
All the rest of that movie I don't really remember at all.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just like I don't know if I'm justified in my cynicism. I just don't really care about most of these movies at this point. Like Spider-Man: Homecoming is fine. Doctor Strange is
Well,
I didn't like. I don't
You know, Theodore Adorno tells us that the culture industry is homogenizing.
Yeah. Listen, I've seen the YouTube video essays as well.
Oh
okay.
my god. Okay. All right, buddy.
Where's my beer?
Um,
Are they next to you,
the
Mitchell?
one you're. Yeah.
Do you mind grabbing
grab
me?
you- grab you a
And
beer.
grab me the bottle opener too. I left that in
Okay.
the drawer. Perfect. I'm not cutting this. This is staying in because this asserts my dominance as host.
Nice. Yeah, no, I mean, I guess my problem with Infinity War was mostly Thanos. I mean, I don't
Wow.
think
okay.
that.
Well, yeah, he's not compelling. It's
Yeah, we
pretty
can talk about that.
incoherent.
I think
Yeah.
Ian likes.
I like Thanos.
What do
I
you
thought
like
he was
about Thanos, Ian? In
I mean,
like
it's not just Thanos my problem, but that's a good place to start.
in context of Infinity Wars, what do you like about Thanos?
I don't know. You guys are definitely right that like his whole motivation is very much not thought out. But I don't know. It just doesn't
Well,
bother me as
I don't know
much.
about-
I find him to be a very interesting character though, and he's I don't know. Like I'm just like
I don't know.
super into him whenever he's on screen in that movie.
I
Right.
wouldn't say that he's not thought out. I just don't think that whatever he's doing is justified necessarily.
Well,
like to the
I
viewer.
think they needed to like show us a flashback on Titan or something.
I mean, I can agree.
We needed that little bit more. To
I
get
can
what
agree
he was
with you that
doing.
he has pretty reasonable screen
He's.
presence.
I mean, Josh Brolin in this movie. It's like he's phoning it in this movie or something.
Well,
little bit,
there's like
little
two of
bit.
them. He's gotta ration it up.
And he doesn't have that much to do in this movie as well.
Oh, do you think it was like he was like, oh, so for the other half of this movie, I'm the boring Guardians of the Galaxy version I played in that movie? Oh, I can do that for an hour.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, what else did you like about?
He thought he was
Thanos?
sitting in his chair the whole time
Nice.
because it's just face capture. He thought I'm doing all this in the chair.
All right, listen, liberal. What do you like about Thanos? So I can destroy you with facts and logic.
Yeah, you should.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, Thanos destroys libtard debate team. That movie. I really enjoy.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that
that's a
part,
good
yeah.
way to look at it. I think that like other than Thor's, I think that like the splitting up the team into like their own separate arcs works really well. Obviously, the strongest stuff in Infinity War is like Iron Man and Doctor Strange on their space journey. For me, that's the best
Yeah.
stuff in that movie.
Yeah, the Wakanda stuff definitely kind of blows.
No, see, I don't mind the Wakanda stuff. It's like Iron Man stuff, that's the good stuff. Wakanda stuff, that's like your cookie cutter Marvel stuff. It's like not bad, but it's not great. And then Thor is like your kind of that arc is like your bad Marvel stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, you know who should have come out of a portal in this movie? Peter Dinklage with his fucking rock hands. He should have started
Yeah.
crushing aliens.
Yeah,
Should've
why didn't
brought
they?
everyone. I guess we should say spoilers for Endgame. Yeah.
Why didn't
Yeah.
Peter Dinklage come through a portal?
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to
They
that
could have
guy?
like opened one 50 feet above Thanos and just like airdropped him.
Yeah, a fucking dwarf drop in on him.
He's not a dwarf.
Isn't he not a dwarf? Is his race not dwarves?
They're giant dwarves. I think they are.
I
like,
think
yeah.
they're dwarves.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like the
Are they
setup.
like?
But like
Nor-
the thing is that they're huge.
Yeah.
Are they like Nordic
Oh, I hope
giants?
we're not. I
Or-
hope we're not being incredibly insensitive.
No, I think
might
they're
look
called
this up
dwarves. I think
before
they're called.
we-
Yeah, they think they're
I
dwarves.
might have to look this up before we.
Anyway,
do the
Ian
edit.
thinks Peter Dinklage is a dwarf.
No,
so, moving on.
Thanks.
No, I mean I agree with a lot of what you've said in like on paper almost. Like I think it's a novel idea to sort of split up the Avengers in a sort of Empire Strikes Back kind of way. In Infinity
They are
War,
dwarves.
but
Okay, they're dwarves
Okay,
in Infinity War.
Right.
So I don't have to worry about.
Okay, you're uncancelled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm canceled.
Continue.
I just don't think like any of it pans out. Thor is not given obviously like you
Yeah,
said this.
no,
Thor's
I-
not giving
I-
anything
Thor, I
interesting
could
to
the
do.
Stormbreaker stuff was super uninteresting.
Yeah, it's sort of like I compared it to like the Flash, where it's just a cliche of like run Barry run, like having the hero just do more of something, just like will himself to be
Well,
better.
see, I don't even know if it's that I have a problem with. For me, it's we've just had Thor Ragnarok, which is like hands down the best Thor movie. It has this great character arc that
Oh,
he goes
you sure
on.
you do? Did you see the one with the dark elves in it? Because I did.
Yeah, I know you did. And then we hand Thor to the Russos, and their first thoughts are, well,
Let's make him
we need him to
Build,
get a new
yeah.
hammer, and we need to give him another eyeball. We're
Yeah.
talking about Infinity War right now. We'll get to Fat
Oh,
Thor.
yeah, yeah,
We'll
yeah.
get there.
Okay.
Yeah, no, those are definitely fair as well. I'm just talking purely in just like the basic moment to moment like dramatic language of it in terms of like why I'm falling like. The moment of triumph for him is just that he can like hold on to the
he's-
thing longer. He can like withstand the sun's light, but it's like I don't. It's not necessarily conveyed to me like why he wouldn't be able to do this or
Right.
why this is an
Yeah.
interesting.
He's
feat.
not. It's
Well,
not.
I
there's no
think
stakes,
I think
basically.
I think we're going full like no structure to what we're talking about at this point, right?
Well, we're on Infinity War.
Yeah,
We're
we're
like,
gonna
taking,
yeah,
like-
we're on
Okay, I'll
Infinity
wait
War
until I
then.
get to what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know if I necessarily think that the characters in Infinity War had like complete or satisfying arcs, but I did think they handled like the screen time reasonably well. Like every character had like a good amount of stuff to do or
Yeah.
say. Or...
Except
I guess so. Like this is my main like thought leaving the theater, especially after having conversations with a bunch of people. I think the general sentiment leaving Infinity War was like, I can't believe it's not a mess. But my feeling is like this is not an impressive feat.
Sure,
when,
yeah, like,
you're
maybe-
not like when every scene or every character's moment is just sort of like a walk on thing for just charisma.
Yeah.
Just when they're not putting any chips on the table. It's
Well,
of
I
course
think
it's not gonna
I
be
think
a
I
mess.
remember saying to you when I left the theater, the deaths felt super unsatisfying. The only person that actually like quote unquote died was Loki, and
Yeah.
they saved the rest of them till the end. So like there
I
just
think-
wasn't any impact.
No. I mean, Gamora sort of. We'll get to that, but I think and like Vision, that's like a permanent death. I didn't expect that.
Well, but that's what I mean though. They all happen towards the end, and like the majority of them are just gone. And like we
Heimdall's-
know they're in the Soul
Heimdall's gone
Stone
for
or
good.
whatever.
Heimdall's gone for good.
Yeah. I mean, I guess
Heimdall.
Tamar's criticism
God.
isn't necessarily like the permanence of like the deaths. I think it's like, and I think Gamora is a good place to go.
Are you
Like
serious with the Who?
the reason
I like Heimdall.
the reason I brought up Thanos is like I think because Thanos structures the whole movie, like people are not wrong to point out that he's kind of the protagonist for the thing. Like it's his
I don't.
journey.
Yeah, like for
that,
sure.
I think that was intended though.
He's,
Right, yeah,
he's
yeah.
collecting the stones or
They like said. I think you told me that they were like saying that, like the first one is the Thanos movie, and then the next. one
yeah.
is
I mean
one of
the
Avengers movie.
protagonist doesn't need to be the good guy, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's
Right,
just
right.
very
And so,
basic.
so, but the reason I bring up Thanos is to then like engage with the film on that level, and then see like how the film is earning those beats for Thanos, and like or whether or not it's doing that at all, which is what I would say. It's like the Gamora moment is a complete flop to me.
Wait,
because-
why? Yeah. Go ahead.
Mostly because it's set up in such a way where like there's no, at least from Gamora's perspective, like we understand her relationship with her father from the Guardians movies because we've been with her and we understand. But like we're introduced to Thanos in this movie, and all they have to pay off this of his love for her is the one flashback of a kid. So it's like
Yeah.
so basically him having an emotional moment over Gamora just does not like I'm not there at all. Like they don't earn that at all. Like
Yeah, it was kind of weird when Gamora was going on about like, oh, you don't love anything, you can't get the Soul
yeah,
Stone.
and that's especially goofy when we're like 40 minutes into the movie or whatever. However, like, and
how
it's
do
like,
we know?
I know, like so like attacking the Gamora thing is like for me like that's the fatal blow in terms of because that seems to be the thing after he snaps his fingers at the end and the question of like what did it cost?
What
It's
did
like
it cost?
if that relationship's not working, like Thanos' whole journey doesn't necessarily work.
I think a missed callback in Infinity War. We should have had a callback to the first Avengers movie, where they should have had like them talk about like the Panther God or whatever. Cap should have gone. There's only one God, and it's sure to sell a cat. And he should have just been like super culturally insensitive.
Well, he's Captain
He's
America.
Captain America. There's only one God. He doesn't dress like that.
Nice. All right, should we talk about Endgame? I was gonna say
I
like
think it's finally time we should.
yeah,
Get
I was gonna
Endgame.
say like although I don't like the dusting at the end of Infinity War, I think what works far better, and it's partly because we get to spend time with the family in Age of Ultron, but Hawkeye's family dusting works.